Come with me as I clean up and organize this studio. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and if I'm being honest, it's been kind of a crazy couple of weeks, and there is a lot going on in my studio, and I am desperate to clean it up because I know that it will make me feel so good to have it feeling a bit cleaner. And I thought I would bring you guys along as a little encouragement to take a little time to clean up a few things in your space as we are going through this holiday season. It is crazy pants this time of year, but just taking a few minutes to clean here and there, finish up some unfinished projects is going to feel pretty darn good. So come with me, let's get this space cleaned up. Okay, we are going to start with this half of the room. As you can see, there's been a little unboxing going on. There's boxes to break down. There's projects that are sitting out over here, books to be put away. And then this area, as I keep turning, my desk area, this is like chaos. This is chaos over here and something I need to deal with. So we're going to start in here and try to get things organized in a way where I can continue working on projects, but just that feels a little bit better. Okay, so step one is to get rid of these boxes. I've literally been staring at these boxes for several days at this point. I get a lot of different product in, and I think I am not alone this time of year in that boxes can tend to take over any space in your house. So it feels really good to break them down. I'm going to move them into the hallway so that they can go out into the recycling soon, but breaking them down and getting them out of the way, getting the big things out of the way first is how I generally start cleaning, because I feel like when you're getting started on what seems to be a big process, and trust me, cleaning up this room is a big process. I feel like you need a win, and getting rid of something that's very visually cluttering feels like a big win. It builds momentum as you're trying to get the rest of the space cleaned up. So just doing something that actually doesn't take a ton of effort, but is going to make a big difference in the room was the right way to get started. So let me haul these out and then start picking more things up off of the floor. I think if you were to ask most crafters for what they look for in their craft spaces to denote it being clean, it would be clear floors and clear counters. Whatever the workspace is, whether it is your desk, countertops like I have, just clearing out that stuff makes the room feel so much better. As I'm going through, and right now I'm putting away sticker books. These are actually fall sticker books that never got stored away again. So I'm cleaning up the different sticker books and clearing off this counter. I am making note of some things that need to be reorganized or rethought in the new year. So there are some organizational changes that need to happen, and I am trying to resist the urge to do them in this moment. This is meant to be just a tidy up. This is not a reorganization of my space. I'm just organizing the supplies back into the spots where they belong. And I know that this is going to need some updating here in the near future. Putting away the sticker books it took me a little longer than I thought. So still clearing out that bag, and then what I want to do is actually move that up top. I don't need it for the moment. Then I have several in progress projects. I have frosted dividers that I am working on. I have new product that I am processing. I have create books that you're going to see in the back here in a little bit that are still in progress. And I can't finish up all of these projects in this moment, but I can organize the supplies that I have for those in a way that's just a little bit more visually appealing and condenses all of the different supplies to one space. So you can see I'm stacking them on top of the Glowforge. I don't need my Glowforge for the moment, so I'm going to stack and organize there and then continue to work my way through these different projects. My desk space or computer space seems to be the most random of all of the spaces. It's just a collection of random planners and papers, some of which are business related, some of which are personal related. Sometimes there's food and drinks, and just the most random stuff ends up on my desk because I believe that it just ends up being a catch-all. That little ledge next to my desk, I'm so thankful for it. It's absolutely perfect. But it does end up collecting a lot of things that just need to get put away. And a lot of it is, it feels tedious to put it away because it's different planner inserts and things. It takes a hot second to organize the stuff and put it away, which is why it doesn't get done in the heat of the moment when I'm working. So it feels good to clear that off and actually have a place to put my lunch. Okay, this side of the room looking and feeling much better. You can walk around and see the floor. You can see my desk, just winning all the way around, but the other side is still an issue. All right, here's a look at the other side. Not bad right here, but then you see that there's stuff out from filming, and then this pile of stuff that needs to be completed. Those are create books for the entire year, and it is time that I finish punching those and packaging them because I have no place else to put them. Then a few other things to put away. So let's get to packaging. You know, it's getting serious when you get down to the tank top. I just can't clean, and I get so hot when I'm moving around my space. So let me start by cleaning up my desk. It is often messy from filming. I just have to clear things off, move things around. I love that everything in my studio does have a place where it belongs. So the cleaning up process generally doesn't take too long. What is going to take a while, and why my space may not be clean in time for the holidays at this point, is the fact that I have to package all of these create books. The create books are a creative workbook that gets mailed out to my Happy Mail Club on Patreon each and every month. It's actually a digital file that's available to all of my paid patrons on the first of the month, but I have these beautiful physical copies that are printed on really nice paper, professionally printed, gorgeous colors. Those get done in advance, and I have them all for the entire year. They all have to be punched with disc punches, and they all have to be packaged. And right now I'm in the packaging process. It takes a while. It will feel great when this is done, but in the midst of this is quite the project that always creeps up on me this time of year. Not only do I have to punch them and package them, I also have to find a place to store them, which ends up being easier said than done. I have a closet that holds a ton of Patreon things and a few products, and I think that's going to be an organization project at the beginning of the year, because the closet at the moment is just holding a bunch of things. I'm very thankful for all the shelves in the closet, but it's not so much on the organization. So that's going to be something, again, it's one of those things I'm making note of. Do I have time to do it in the midst of the holiday season? No, I definitely do not. But I think this is a great time of year. I used to see this commercial that would talk about kitchens and say, you know, this is the time of year to take note of what is working in your kitchen and what is not, because it's a busy time of year. I feel the same way about craft rooms and craft spaces. It's a busy crafting time of year. Take note on what is working and what is not working and what you want to update in the new year. You might not have the time to do it now, but there will be time in the future, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to continue to work my way through this stack. Do I succeed in getting all of the other months packaged and put away? No. No, I do not. I think sometimes we have great intentions on getting projects done as we're cleaning up, and this one is just, it's several hours of work ahead of me to get this one done. So I will have to watch Great British Bake Off and enjoy all my silly Christmas movies another day as I'm continuing this because, alas, I still have other cleaning to do in the house, not just in the craft room. Turns out I have a whole house that needs to be cleaned as well. So let me finish this stack, store those away, and then I will give you an update on what my space looks like. Spoiler alert, it does look better and progress has definitely been made. Did I finish this room? No. No, I did not. Turns out each stack of those Create books takes about 30 minutes to package, 120 of them. So that is still going to be a work in progress. But you can see a little bit more of the countertop, which is a plus, and you can see my craft table, which is also a plus. Okay, so we still have a little bit of cleaning in progress, but it feels much better to have taken some time to make a difference in my space. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. Huge shout out to my Patreon family. If you are looking for a fun place to hang out, to make some crafty friends, and to get some people to encourage you on your creative journey, Patreon is the place to be. And 2026 is going to be an amazing year of celebration over on Patreon. We would love to have you. Head to patreon.com/ScrappyWife to find out more. All right. I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.